All right. Once again, we're still out here in Houston. This is my second stop of the day. We're out here at as you guys can look over my shoulder, the fish gallery. We're out here at Fountain View and Winsome Lane. Let me turn you guys around so you guys can see the sign of where we're at. There you go. There's a sign right there. And there is a corner of the intersection. The store is back here. I already talked to one of the gentlemen that's working in here, and he said it was okay if we come in here and go ahead and film a little bit of the store. So let me guys just walk up in here. It's a little bit less busy, but you can see they already have some hardscape out here. They buy it in bulk, I guess. But what's so cool about the store is that they specialize in customized stuff. And one of the most impressive things that you'll see out here is going to be the aquariums and the setups. So here's the store hours. So this is coming in right in here. You got some really nice high-end aquarium setups. This is pretty spectacular right here. It's around. I think this is similar to the setup that they'll take out to Aquashella and set up that way. Look at it. Look at who's wandering up here right now. Yeah, I'm live right now. No, wait up. Am I? Yeah, I'm live. Just wanted to make sure. See who's in here right now. I got Chew again in here. Look at this. Look at this aquarium down here. What size do you think that is? About 10,000 gallons?
About an 8-ish.
Look at that. It's a bull front tank. Look at this. June, if you happen to hop on here, I think today I'm going to be able to redeem myself because I already saw a couple of
I used to hate getting in these things to clean them, man.
Look at that.
I used to hate getting in these things to clean.
Here, what's so cool about it is you're actually going to be able to see the full size that these fish can actually get to because of the room they're going to have to grow. Look at that Denison barb. That's got to be the biggest Denison barb I've ever seen. That's got to be, what, a good 6-7 inches? Some geophagus is in here. Look at it. Look at the turtle. The what is it? Fly river turtle?
The pig nose fly.
What are these? Are they? They're not pacus, are they?
Yeah, that's possible. That's white bar possible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen those before.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that very much. Some tinfoil barbs. Some chocolate barbs. Here's a green tear, fully grown. Look at that. It's bigger than my glasses.
That'll fight.
Look at that fish right there. Look, June, if you happen to watch this, I redeem myself.
They got some more.
Oh, yeah. I think this is the right store for you, June. Look at these guys. Look at how beautiful, how majestic this all looks. This thing is humongous. You can get an idea of the curvature of the tank. It's got to be at least about 2 feet from the narrowest side to the back side. It's got to be at least probably 5 feet tall. Look at this guy.
Yeah, 6 feet.
Wow. Here's what's cool is like they have all these setups with already, what I like about these tanks is that they're already, it's like staging a house. They've already pre-decorated, so you have a real clear picture of what it's going to look like when you set it up in your own place. Obviously, all of these, I imagine, are very customizable, but they want to sell you the idea of what it's going to look like. And they'll come out and do a consultation for you at your home and find the right tank that's set up for you. Look at this. They got a hodgepodge of South American cichlids and African cichlids with some really nice rainbows. The colors that are coming off of this, it is totally incredible.
Oh,
Look at that. Wow.
his specialty. He's probably one of the first people to bring blood red to Houston.
Oh,
Going on. Yeah.
I know. Weren't they the ones that? This is the first place I ever saw blue polars too. I hadn't seen those before until I came here maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, they look like convicts if you didn't know any better.
Yeah, except they look like a parrotfish.
Like a pair of the convict had a baby.
Look at this. I like this scape right here. Yeah, this right here with just a hardscape, no plants. You know,
It's minimal. I like the frosted look.
here's another aquarium. They got all these big aquariums everywhere. It's just the fish. The fish is what really is mesmerizing in this place. Look at this guy, little turtle with more rose lines. Look at the comparison. These rose lines to the one that we just saw in that other tank.
Yeah, it's still baby.
These guys are tiny. And the ones the biggest ones I've ever seen are probably,
That big right
yeah, just a little bit bigger than that, maybe a couple of inches bigger than that.
but not like long.
But the one that they had in there by itself was humongous.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. They even have a little sitting area if you wanted to sit there and really let's see what the view is like from. Oh my God! Imagine having this in your living room. This is what you could be able to see. It's incredible. I could sit there all day. Let's see, these are some more. Oh, look at this. A sand diver. Look at this guy. Oh my God. Look, this is the one thing that I do have to give to African cichlids, especially the OB peacocks, is the colors that come from these fish. I think that's a sulfur head. I think that's what Jason was talking about last night on Instagram. But look at these guys, man. Just the colors. Here's an interesting scape. I've never seen a African cichlid tank scape quite like this. Wow. And they'll customize all the stands. They'll customize the type of tank that you want. They'll let you pick the different colors. I mean, everything that you want to do, you can get done at this store. They'll customize everything. Here we have a complete system with internal sump. Here's a different type of an aquarium where it's more lower on the ground. But everywhere you look here, everything is. Here's one for the kids. My grandkids would love this tank. Jurassic Park theme aquarium. That would be real neat. Oh my God. This place. Look at this. All these rimless tanks. These are all 18-gallon tanks. It just goes, they have your plastic traditional scape stuff. Back there is the store. They have this, by far my favorite tank that I've ever seen. Yeah, let's cheat and get over there first. I should have probably not leading with that. But this aquarium here is what I would consider my ultimate tank. It's a waterfall. It's a wall with the waterfall that falls into an aquarium. The only thing that I wouldn't do is I wouldn't have these insert bubbles and get in there and look. But as far as the layout of it, what it looks like, this is definitely something to strive for. See that patos hanging out of there. It's growing all over the wall. This is by far one of my favorite tanks ever. Love the way they did this. Okay, They have some koi ponds. They grow out their own koi here. Let's take a look at these guys. These are the small ones. These are medium-sized koi's are about $50 a piece. They have tons of goldfish, orandas. This is all like for their pond setups. Here's some more koi down here, and this tub out here. Let's take a look at these guys. For those of you that are into koi's, I'm not very familiar with the different types of koi's. I do. All I know is that I love seeing them, but I know there might be some very special colorations in here, but I wouldn't know that. I'll leave that up to the koi experts. But I think it's a nice little setup the way they've done this. A little pond. They do have some skylight in here, so they do get some natural light. Here's some that are a little bit bigger. The top view. Oh, look at that. They got a turtle in here. Haven't seen that, guys. All right. So now we're going to start walking away. I'm actually coming in the wrong way. This is actually the exit. Let me go around to where... Oh, wait. Let's see what this is like. All right. Now we get to have a view from the inside of the bubble. We're actually looking into the aquarium right now. This is a different perspective. Pretty interesting. We're inside the dome of this thing. All right, now to get out of here. All right, so this would have been the exit of the fish gallery, but let's go ahead and go and check out how the entrance. It's almost like you were going through a Disney ride or one of them theme parks, and you're coming in. It's really neat how they've set it up to kind of give you that nature feel. A nice little corner tank. I just like how they've pre-scaped them so you get an idea what it's going to look like so that you can see this in your home. Granted, they're all artificial plants, but and I guess they do sell some saltwater stuff too. I don't think they had that the last time I came here about 3 years ago. Look at this. This is golds right here. Look at that. Nope. It's all natural plants. This has got to be... This is a 6x3, huh? 6x3 by 24? No, probably 30 inches tall. Look at that big old branch sticking out of it. See what we got in here. We got a lot of... See, this is the kind of aquariums that I personally like. It's the huge aquariums with a bunch of small fish so that you can see all the interactions. You can see those are some humongous amano shrimp. Probably the biggest ones I've ever seen. Let's see. Wow. This is what, a 6-foot tank? See?
Yeah, it's a 6-foot tank. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 6 by, I want to say 3 foot wide. Oh, okay. I see what they did. They stepped it. So it's an aquarium that's got a step on it. So you have different depths.
This whole thing is a system.
Yep. Wow. We'll get over to that side over there, but here we go. Here's another one that I just walked by. This is a 65-gallon, rimless, beautiful tanks. These are all...
You want to see the gut? I'll ask him if he'll show you.
No. I don't need to see the guts.
I always like to look at the guts.
I just like to see what they've done with them, the ideas behind them.
Yeah.
See, they got a nice little Frontosa tank over here. See, for everybody that says you can't keep Africans and South Americans together,
Yeah, okay.
I think this is enough said. You've got a interesting combination. You got a river turtle. You got a couple of Frontosas, Congo tetras. You even have Whoa, what kind of algae eater is that?
That is a calico Chinese.
Oh, there's marking the colors now, huh?
Yep.
I haven't seen anything like that. Let me see if I can. No, I won't let me zoom in.
That is a calico Chinese.
All right.
Look at this footprint.
Oh, yep. This has got to be, I want to say, about 24 inches wide, probably about 12-inch high.
Well, if you count my black.
Yeah, it's about 12 inches tall. And it's got to be everything of 5 foot. No, this is a 7-footer. Look at that. And this is great to set up to mimic a river.
Yeah, river ranges. Running castle.
You see where they're
One of my favorite lights right here.
the castle lights.
Castle, yeah, man.
What do they call it? Tuna cans or something
Yeah,
like that?
nothing shimmers like. Look at the shimmer. If you can show
Yep.
the people, nothing shimmers like a castle. It all up in there. You look at that shimmer.
Yep.
Nothing shimmers better than a castle. But if you want that effect, you can't beat it.
So they're probably cycling this tank right now. Here's another tank very similar to the one on top.
Either cycling or sold out.
Yep. Oh no, here you go. A bunch of cardinals.
Extras in there.
These are cardinals, right?
Cardinal.
Yeah, these are cardinals
Cardinal getting a full blue stripe.
with some hatchet fish, some rubbing noses.
Silver hatchets. I saw some bottom. Well, it's in there.
This has got to be. This is one of the tanks that I'm keep coming back to. Just
big ass white clouds.
Yep.
You know, white tip blood fan. See it?
Oh, that's called pearling. What happens is because the plant is photosynthesizing, it's releasing oxygen. Oh, CO2 is what it is?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like air.
So what she's talking about is that little bubbles. That's because it's got the right amount of light and there's the right environment in it, and it's called pearling because it looks like little pearls. We got some bamboo shrimp in here. We got the little shrimp tanks. You want a shrimp tank, baby?
No.
Wrong answer.
I can send you in the mail. I can ship you some of those. That I do have.
Let's see. Looks like they're growing out some of their bulb plants in here, some tiger lotuses.
Yeah, red tire.
They got a big old bamboo shrimp. They got different kinds of shrimps. They have some ghost shrimp. They got a little crawfish in there. Bamboo shrimp.
They attract like a different clientele. You know what I'm saying? So they do have a section dedicated to hobbies, like purists, like us.
Here they have some bettas. Uh-oh. Trigger alert. Trigger alert.
Oh no, we're good. Thanks, bro.
There you go. They have a few bettas in here. Store can't go wrong. Here's what's kind of cool though. They have information on different types of bettas, the different types of tails, what they're called, the coloring. I think this is a really neat poster that they have here because it kind of informs you as to the different, when you start seeing all these acronyms and stuff like that, so that you get a pretty good idea what it is that they're talking about. I'm partially favor of plaquettes, the more of the original style. But in here is what's also kind of neat is the way they've gone about and labeled their sections so that you have a really good understanding of what kind of fish you're going to find. So as you can see, they have community, semi-aggressive, and aggressive. Here's a couple more display tanks. This one right here, this island tank, I'm really liking this very much. They have a lot of swords. They have a intermixture of plastic and swords. Very interesting the way they did this. Yeah, those are all cardinal tetras. They're all hiding. Again, they're going with the very nice lighting. You get that shimmering effect from these guys. Oh, these are geek neons. They're not cardinals. Here's their plant section. The different plants in here. They're not keeping any livestock in them. Some Anubiuses, hydrocotto, Japanese hydrocotto, some ferns. I mean, some of the stuff. They got a nice little mystery snail tank. Got a bunch of these guys in there. I guess at one point they were doing using plants for their filtering system for their nitrates, but it looks like right now it's not really up and running. Got some parrotfish. Let's see. Let's start off. I'm going to start out on the aggressive side, or what they would consider aggressive fish. We got some parrotfish, some blood parrots. The colors on these guys is stunning. I don't know why they don't look as red on camera as what I'm seeing here. They do. Oh, okay.
You don't get to see all the time, and they got some. I call them buffalo heads, but they got them at lion heads.
Oh, okay. Now these are the blue polars that I was talking about earlier.
In the plant, look at the plant.
Yep, these are, I guess, a hybrid between a convict and a blood parrot or something like that, because they have that similar shape to that, like a blood parrot. You got some African cichlids right here. Some more blood parrots. Here you got some more of these African cichlids. What are these Malawis or are these Mbunas?
No, those are peacocks.
Okay.
Those are all those peacocks. Those are calicos. Boy,
Some more.
Empress peacock right there, blue empress. So this is what me and Roy were talking about. This is a type of tilapia.
Oh, okay.
Believe it or not, it's all tilapia.
They would be under the
Yeah.
tilapia family.
Yes, they're tilapia. You can eat them,
Oh, okay.
and they do.
Here you go.
Black widow fronts. Black widow fronts are like they're coming back.
Which are the ones you were calling buffalo heads?
Uh,
Oh, that one back there?
No, another section. But yeah, one of those. Just
One
like
back-
that. You don't get to see them all the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't get to see most of the stuff that's in here because I don't.
Ain't nothing floors yet. I saw a lungfish. That was about it.
We got some frontoses with black widows. Now, the difference in the frontoses is just the patterning on them, but it's the same fish. It's the same fish.
Fish species.
Okay.
And I think there's like 3 or 4. I could be running probably found more by now, but there's more than one.
They got more peacocks up here. More
And I think they got
frontosas.
cows too.
Let's see. We got some more Tanganyikans. No, these are not Tanganyikans.
Oh, Julie's.
Yeah. Desmond Eye. They got some Tropheus.
To keep from getting confused, just look which way the stripes go.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Which one?
Right on what's that? Cheap.
Oh, black Kelvises. I like these fish right here. These are more rock crawlers kind of fish. They have some ocellatus jellyfish. Let's see.
This land is cheap.
Oh, okay.
Half price. And they have very beautiful collection.
Oh, okay. We'll have to go check it out.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Sunburst for $14. $39.
Oh, wow.
Pick the side ready. And I got it's a black and blood. Black
Uh-huh.
and blood for I think $49.
Wow, that's a really good price.
But that's big already.
Yep.
Very nice one.
We'll have to go check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
They don't have a collar. That's a problem.
Yeah.
So damn.
Yeah, they do look a little. Well, I don't know if it's the lighting too, though, but
No, it's not lighting. They're not.
No.
They're not lighting. They're
They're
not
not lighting.
colorful. You need, no simply. You need. It's very colorful.
They got some good ones too. I forgot about this. Man, we went right past it.
all right. Well, thank you, sir. All right.
You said I'm coming here.
Oh, here we go, June. Are you on here today? No, you're not. Right behind you.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Get it just in, catch it on the replay.
Here you go, June. I'm trying to make it up to you. You said I'm ignoring you? No, I'm not. I came out here and I've already got 2 tanks where, and these are small though. These are nowhere near the size of these are nowhere near the size that you have, June.
He is pretty though.
Yep.
It's a pattern, one of a kind. I like it. The uninterruption. Like, look at that clean.
Look at my tank. This is like
Oh wow.
mostly from them. See all the condition. This is
Yes.
regular flat right here.
Yeah.
They have everything there. They have all of them there.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Colorful. See, that's what you want. Color fish. I know. Look at this guy here. So rare. This one here is like ocean, even better than ocean. Let me draw down real quick. See, look at how beautiful. Look at the color.
Yeah. Wow, that's a
What size you run?
It's only 90
only.
gallon. Look at this guy. Look at the color. Look at the color. So beautiful, right?
Yes.
And I got a red one there too. Red. Look at the red. See that red one? I have all the color. Complete every single color.
And that's from that phone place you were talking about?
Yeah, I got it all mostly from them. So look at this color here. Look at him.
Yes, that's stunning.
Look at that. Look at that. I should do that. People
Yeah.
will watch it. But this is a complete collection. And if you do strictly get a colorful one, not the dark one, you would get very very quick.
Yeah.
I like the bright color one. That's how you like it.
Yep.
For red, yellow, and bright color.
Yeah.
Orange, those are very very pretty. What? Yeah, big tank.
No, I keep mostly nanofish.
What's it?
Nanofish like barbs and yeah, rasboras. That's kind of the stuff that I keep. But I happen to be up here visiting him in Houston, so I wanted to see what the fish stores are like. Yeah, I'm from Arizona.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll have to go check it out. Definitely.
Cheapest of all.
If you're doing a comparison of all the stores in Houston.
Yeah, I just want to see because where I'm at, yeah, where I'm at, I have Petco's and PetSmarts. That's it. So to me, I'm like a kid at a candy store.
You get a big one. You love it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I will. Thank you. What's your name?
John.
John, I'm George. Nice to meet you. And that's Steve.
Steve, I see you around. You're always in the next store.
Yeah, enjoy.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
What they got, but
All right. So let's see. We have some iridescent sharks in here. These guys will get big. So it seems like this store does carry a little bit more of the monster fish or quote unquote monster fish because the sizes will get a lot bigger. But then again, they probably have the clientele to be able to sell them these large fish based on what we saw for the aquariums when we came in. Now we're going to go ahead and move into, let's come around this way, swing back. Some yellow labs. Kenjis. Got some Kenjis in here. Acai. And Mark, ahí te van unos azaís. Hytrias. These are all pretty much, these fish I do have access to back home. The trophies and all of them, there's nothing really, they're pretty common. Except for these, I don't have any of these Lilo pies. Oh man, I can't speak today. Dreadfin acaras, some heckeleyes, some green tears, short body green tears. Oh, okay, so this is something different. I didn't know they make short bodies, but I guess now they do.
it's so relaxing.
Here's something familiar to me. Some little electric blue Acaras. Look at the electric blue Dempseys. The colors on these guys.
They got the chocolate cichlids
Look at
here. You
these
don't see
guys.
these a lot.
Exactly.
And you don't see these a lot. But this is natural.
Some Texas cichlids. You can't be a Texas and not have Texas cichlids.
I used to like a pretty fish now. I like the collect.
See. Oh man, I gotta come around and dedicate. They have a whole pleco section. They have a whole pleco. Some more electric blues. Some geophagus. Hey Adele, how you doing? I'm out here in Houston right now doing a store tour of the fish gallery. I'm out here with Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks, and he's kind of showing me around his neighborhoods as to some of the fish that they have. I have seen some interesting stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing. This is the second store we've seen today. Earlier, we streamed from one of Steve's favorite places. So let's see. Hey, Berto. Sorry, I didn't mean to hang up on you, but I'm doing a live stream and I can't answer the call, or else I'll lose the stream. Let me see. Let me just come around this way. Let me start showing you some of the stuff that I really find fascinating. Here they have some glasshead tetras. I don't get these. These are fish that I normally don't get to see, just because they're not very common. You know, Petco and PetSmart did not carry any of that stuff. Look at these phantom plecos. This is all stuff that I don't get to see at all, other than when I watch people put videos about them. So that's really neat. Look at these guys. The golden nuggets. The colors. This one right here is probably a better look. I wish the camera would pick up the color on these guys. The royal plecos. I've seen these before. These are some good looking plecos. Let's see what else they have. They have obviously some zebra plecos, and these are not that bad as far as pricing is concerned. We are going to start seeing these go up in price, just because you're no longer allowed to import them. So everything that's here now is what you're going to have access to. So if you're breeding these, continue to do it, because you're sitting on a little money mine, because they're getting harder and harder to come by. Here's some giant gouramis, some tinfoil barbs. We saw a couple of those big ones. Let me go around these guys. Let me sneak behind you, Steve.
Okay.
All right. Here's another fish that I never get to see. Well, I'll wait till they move. Yeah, albino bushy nose. I have some of these. Some Oscars, albino Oscars, tiger Oscars. Hey, Patty. How you doing? I'm out here in Houston right now. Hold on. I gotta go walk this way. Let's go look at some stuff. Okay, ¿qué pasó? ¿Todo bien? Okay. All right. So, sorry about that. So I'm out here with my wife too, and she wanted to ask me something real quick. All right. So here we're going to be in the community section. I know I'm jumping all over the place. This is horrible. But this is more stuff that I like to keep. More on the nano side, kind of the fish. What's kind of cool is they have because they do have some salt water. You'll find some marine hardscape for them. And but you know, here we see some emerald dwarf rasboras, a little tiny fish. Something that I like to keep.
What you got?
No, I'm
Checking out the nano?
yeah, because it's busy on that other side.
Oh, you got some inspo.
Hey, look, everybody! I got Steve here with me.
What's up? Doing a fish call.
So we just happen to link up. We'll see what Steve's gonna walk away with.
I'm seeing.
He's just shopping around. Oh, here we go.
pencils. They're little-
Finally, some
They're
pencil
pretty.
fish.
Yeah, these are the OGs.
Yeah, these are what I was confusing with earlier with the what was it? Not licorice, but the emperor gouramis.
Yeah. No, they were the Valiant.
Oh yeah, the valiants.
Yeah, 3-piece Valiant.
Yeah, these are all fish that I never get to see in my neck of the woods. They do have peacock guppies. Those are the threadfin rainbows. Yeah, these
I know
are
y'all got threadfin.
no,
Really?
not where I'm at. Not where I'm at. Uh, let's see what else we have. Here's some more of the licorice gouramis. These are kind of cool. Too bad I'm not around. I would pick some up and take them with me, but I might have Steve have to come.
Gourami's better, man. But licorice are cool too.
I like the sparkling, but
Sparkling are good. Those nice.
none of that stuff. I don't have access to that stuff down there. I have some puffers. Everybody's seen.
Start shipping some fish, man.
Yeah, you might have to hook me up. We got some Endlers in here. Nothing I haven't seen before. Let's see. This is all pretty basic stuff. They do have some really, really nice driftwood. Look at these pieces, man. But as you guys saw at the beginning of the video, they have the fish tanks that go. I mean, the aquariums that will be able to manage these unique size pieces of driftwood without having to cut them down. Yeah, it's Manzanita.
Nice little piece of man.
Yep. Here we go.
There's some more Manzanita. They got a little bit.
Yeah, they have a whole table, dude. A little bit's an understatement. And the way it's kind of cool the way they do their pricing structure because based on the color of the band on the piece of wood, they have a chart where it'll tell you the pricing for them. So that's kind of cool. So you don't have to worry about asking individually about a piece.
Yeah.
You can
How much is this?
yeah, you can go and check the chart
Oh, yeah.
based on the band that it has, and it'll tell you how much it costs. Here's some glass fins. I mean, I'm telling you what, Steve, you guys out here in Houston do like to do it big.
Yeah, man. Say, like the hobby is big here, bro.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's a lot more selection, more stuff that I've ever seen. The only stuff that I get to see on the internet today, I've been able to actually physically see it for the first time, which is kind of yeah.
Figure it out.
Here you go. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Maybe
nice little, young dwarfs right there.
Yep. I need to start breeding mine. Yeah, I have some, but I didn't realize they could go for that well. The Madagascar. So this section here seems like they have a lot more rainbow fish. They have the turquoise, Bozeman, Bozeman.
Y'all have dojos?
Yeah,
I was living in Virginia. They're illegal in Virginia. It's still legal here.
yeah. They have all the different types of rainbow sharks. These Denison or Roseline barbs are looking pretty good.
They're going to stay popular because they're pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Those fish.
Although, here's the one thing that I do notice: their color is more intense the smaller they are, because once they get the bigger, it seems like they lose some of that intensity of that color. Which I
you get the albino,
yeah.
which is nice that big.
Here, a sumo loach. This is something I've never seen before.
There's only one in
No, there's two of them.
There's two?
Yeah, there's another one back in there. Under the sponge filter, he's hiding under there. It's catfish. Look at the long whiskers on these guys. Another pleco hiding under there. We have some rams. See who else has kind of joined us. Some pearl gourami.
Looks like when they're happy.
Oh, okay.
That's sumo.
Oh, okay. The colors are getting a lot brighter. Australian rainbows. They have a good selection. If you like rainbow fish, this is. Yep. That's why he's hiding under the sponge filter. Oh, they got some really cool different knife fish, an elephant fish. That's something that you used to be able to see those.
Yeah.
You used to be able to see those all the time, but now they're coming harder and harder to come by. At least in my area. And so
It's hard. It's getting harder and harder to get stuff out of.
Yeah, they got different types of gouramis. They have all kinds of gouramis in here.
This is located one of my favorite fish of all time. Right here,
The pearl gourami.
the pearl gourami, Trigogaster leary. This is low-key one of the best fish.
How big do those get? Oh, okay, they get a pretty
Yeah,
good
you
size.
get about 4 full grown.
So you need to get them in at least a 75.
Green color. They got that deep red breast, almost like a bluegill, and then they'll just start getting those pearl dots all on them. It's the name, but pearl gourami in breeding colors is probably one of the prettiest fish you'll see.
All right, so they got some cherry barbs. So this is more of the, typical stuff you'll find for nano tanks. What's a little bit different here, they have some of the long fin cherry barbs. Those are not as
right here that you don't see a lot.
the filamentous or
Yeah.
mascara barbs. Is that also what they call them?
Sometimes, yeah, but this is you don't see these a lot
Are these? What's the reason they're named filamentous?
because of the they grow the whiskers.
Oh,
They get
okay.
bigger, yeah. They'll grow the little pin like a thread pin rainbow kind of joint
Got it.
going on. Yeah.
Like ruby barbs. I think the only place that I've seen them out there.
It's still in the Tetrazona family though.
Oh,
It's the puntillas. Tetrazona is a tiger barb. This is still the puntillas, and then they also got an 8-banded barb.
okay.
I should have brought Roy with. He probably worked.
Yeah, no, he works here every day. So last thing oh,
It'd be like Santa Blood and Crips had a barbecue.
yeah. They got some skunk botias.
Yeah, Loki, one of my favorites right here. This is a true snail eater. So like
Oh, okay.
Botias eat snails 24/7. Loaches hit or miss. Botias are niche snail eaters. So like if you're trying to get snails in your aquarium, like
Get rid of snails?
yeah, use a Botia.
Okay.
In my opinion, I'd say the red fin blue is probably one of the snail eatingest fish I've ever owned. Then this one, then the Sitta monkey, the dwarf chain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, horse face loaches too, but horse face loaches are one of those niche fish that you got to make love to. You can dump it in a community tank, but he ain't gonna hunt like he should.
Some of these little dodo loaches. A lot of people like these. Look like big old sausages when they get big.
You know how they're getting these, right?
No.
Hormones.
What do you mean hormones?
They're using hormones to get them to breed.
Oh.
Have to breed now.
Oh, okay.
See them so much. These are hormones.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. I don't know. Never.
They get them with their feed that's loaded with hormones.
So this back here is going to be their section with
Here's more snail here.
those are okay.
Yeah, these are a little racier than your normal.
Oh, these are different types of
Yeah,
loaches that I've
different
never
types.
seen before.
One of my favorites. Loaches is like one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little arowana.
Another Botia there, but they're a little racier. Like they're aggressive. Look at them.
So how many can you keep in a tank without them getting too hostile?
Size.
Size?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't keep more than 2 in the 40. You can see them in here beating the hell out of you.
All right. So this is where we'll wrap it up because
You know, at least like if you have 2, one's gonna bully. So you run the rule of numbers to minimize the aggression. So like if you have 3, they're gonna bully. So like I do like 7 in a 150. Use a rule of numbers with a racing fish like that to minimize your aggression.
okay. All right. So you guys get an idea. I guess. Oh, there you go. This is something.
This is my love.
This is the one thing that I. This is the first time I ever see this fish. To tell you the truth.
This is an African, though.
That's an African lungfish.
I'm looking at it, it really is. I don't care what that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's like South American. And I can tell you how when we get outside.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Yeah. That's something. That's definitely a fish that you don't. I don't even think at some of the other shops you get to see. Some Geophagus, some more Oscars. June, where are you at, June? I got your Oscars. Yeah, I have some of those. Actually,
The lemonized though.
no, not the lemonized. I got some really nice long fins from Brennan from Misfit Aquatics, Misfit Reptiles Aquatics.
Gotcha. He was on with Big Hank.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, this is pretty much it. The walkthrough through here, as you guys can see, they do have a lot of tanks. One of the nice things about it is that they're able to separate them by the type of aggression on these fish, so you have an idea of what you're buying. Especially if you're just starting out in the hobby, a lot of us make the mistakes that we'll buy fish that are not compatible with each other. Here, at least they're giving you a little bit of a heads up. Um, it always behooves you to ask questions if you're not really familiar with this stuff. But this is the store. Again, this is the fish gallery out here in Houston.
Really helpful. Like,
Yeah.
you're not even gonna come in the door without them saying, "Hey, do you need some help? Can we help you find something?" And everybody in here knows what they're doing too.
Yeah,
Like, we didn't even get in the door, and they're like, "Hey, how y'all doing? Do
exactly.
you need something?" And that's what I look for when I go to the store.
They have
Check out the saltwater.
Yeah, they have a little small section. Whoa, I didn't get these plants over here. So they do have quite a bit of different types of plants. No, I didn't see this section. Oh, there's what my wife was asking me about, the bamboo. Where's she at? Oh, she's over there sitting down. I was going to show her. So they got some ferns, some of the typical stuff. But here's you go. Obviously they're selling you some live rock for those of you that are in the saltwater community. It looks like it's already good to go. They do have some discus.
He's a Wally brand too.
Oh, is that what it says on there?
Yeah, he's always brand. He's always had Wally.
So those are Gabriel Posadas,
Mm-hmm.
because he's the one running it now.
Yeah, basically. And I should have took my ass up there on Mountain.
So obviously you're not going to be able to see this because I don't have the filter on it. But they do have some frags. Here I'm totally lost because I'm a saltwater guy, but figured I'd share that with you guys.
I'm looking at the price.
And
I'm looking at well,
let's take a look at some of the fish that they have here. Here I am going to be at a loss because I don't know what's common, what isn't.
everything over here.
Everything over here is pretty common. I haven't seen that before.
Hawk. That's a hawkfish. A long-nosed hawk.
Yep, that's
This is my favorite hawk right here. This little flame hawk. They're cool. That's a nano fish.
is it?
Yeah, it's one of the first ones I kept as nano fish when they said it was impossible. Now you got nano marine reefs everywhere.
This is
Regular Ocellaris.
Ocellaris.
Yeah. You got
There's a lionfish back there. I don't know if it's gonna be hard to pick up. Some fox face. Yep. So they do tinker around.
Solid black clownfish.
Oh wow.
Yeah, little midnight. A lot of designer clown. It looks good though.
Yep. Well, now we can head out. This is the exit. And out here this is a section that's more specialized, like in ponds, if you want to do outdoor ponds. So you'll find the goldfish, the fancy goldfish, the kois. And so this is pretty much it. We're coming towards the end of this. And yeah, I know I got into that dome. I was videoing from in there a little while ago. But I really like the concept behind this waterfall wall. This is pretty cool. This would be cool to have outside on my patio. But all right, guys. Let me turn the giant looks like that. You have some?
I can ship it to you. All you need is one king. You know how it works, right? Once you get a giant, it's always gonna be. But they have to climb. If they send soul arms out and the stem grows bigger, that's how you get the giant popo.
All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and sign out, and we'll see what other trouble we can get into. But don't forget, next weekend, Fish Fancy Mouse.
We got Tommy.
We have Tommy, Silver Creek Aquatics will be our guest for that day. So you guys take care. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.
I just saw the shrimp king.
Who?
Shrimp king.
Oh, the food.
Yeah.